Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, listen, it's a lot to unpack today. I'm in the middle of a storm. My setup is near a window, so you're going to be hearing the wind. You're going to be hearing it, so please don't be upset with me. Please don't thumbs down me because of the wind. Just look at it. Just look at it as like DFS sessions through the storm. So instead of me waiting for the storm to go away, I just figured I'd just speak up and try to work through it so you can see how dedicated I am, because I know that there's a lot of you that are looking forward to this information, including my Patreons that also pay for certain information. So I can't take days off. I can't not record because of the storm. So you guys are going to have to work with me today and bear with me. And instead of being upset because it's a little bit of wind coming through the microphone, look at it as a dedicated YouTuber. So that's how we're going to look at it today. However, I'm sorry. Welcome to our NBA show. This is going to be our NBA video for the 3rd of November, which is going to be a Friday. It's still Thursday over here. I'm on the East Coast. The Dallas game is still going on. The Grizzlies game just ended. Yeah, I'm going to get to that in a second. And I think Portland just started. Yeah, so I'm following the scores on my big screen. And I'm trying to handle what I got to handle. But we gotta talk about a few things, because it's related to DFS and it's related to what happened today. I don't know what to start with. Should I start with the Thunder or should I start with Giannis? Let's start with Giannis. No, let's start with the Thunder. You guys that are here faithfully every day, once we get to a certain point when we get to a certain point in the positions, when we get too low, like under 46, 43, 42, 4100, and I say I'm not going any lower than that, I call it deep dumpster diving. The reason I call it deep dumpster diving is because it's garbage. Never in my life, when you guys hear me recording, making a video, making lineups, never do you ever hear me talk about who's this guy named? Trey Mann, Paul Watson, Isaiah Roby, Pogačevski, Muscala. You never hear me even talk about Dort. You never hear me talk about Robinson Earl. Ty Jerome is the only one I would play if he's starting, if he's under $4,000. I know he likes to throw up shots. So, being the professional that I am, I have my cheat sheets updated by 12 in the afternoon East Coast time. I have my lineups ready to go, waiting for news. Obviously, we all know about Oklahoma City. And even the best of us, knowing damn well Oklahoma City, the Thunder guys were bums, we still went ahead and played them because they were very cheap. So, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I had lineups with like 4 Thunders in them because they were cheap. They had me with Giannis. They let me get to Giannis and whoever I wanted. I'm like, this is my logic. You're playing a 48-minute game. You're starting 4 bums. Somebody got to grab the rebound. Somebody got to score the ball. Somebody got to make assists. Yo, no lie. These guys couldn't even do that today. But let me tell you what happened. So while I have my lineups with the four Thunder with Giannis, now hold that thought. I got my lineup set: 4 Thunder, Giannis, Siakam, all the good stuff. 45 minutes to 30 minutes before lock, I got my big screen up. I might have YouTube on. I might have a certain show on, a certain DFS show. Because I'm listening for news. I have Twitter on my phone, one of my phones. I might have something on my other phone. I'm just having anywhere there's information as far as the night slate, I have it going. I have it going so I could receive the information in real time, so that I have enough time to fix my lineups, and especially if I have lineups for Fanduel, Draftkings, and Superdraft. You guys know how hard it is to go and fix lineups for one platform. For them are three. Jesus Christ! I thought that was Moses. So listen. So it's hard enough. It's hard enough to fix lineups in a short amount of time for one platform. Furthermore, three. On top of that, I had to fix the Patreon. So, you know what? No problem. This is what you sign up for. You know these things happen. So, I'm listening to news. I heard somebody say such and such is out. They're like, oh my God, we got to redo the whole. Wait. So I didn't catch the name though. I didn't catch the name. So then I'm looking. I'm refreshing my notifications. I don't see anything. So I just listen. I keep listening. They say Giannis is out. How Giannis going to be out 15 minutes before the slate starts? How you not playing 15 minutes before you didn't know you wasn't playing? Whatever. Scrambling. Fanduel. Change the lineup. Patreon. Scrambling. Change the lineup. Almost forgot about Draftkings. 3 minutes left. Switch the lineup. At that point, I'm just putting anything. Okay. So now we get the new lineups in. I managed to only keep one OKC Thunder. One Thunder guy, because I put in some Milwaukee dudes. I put in Portis and Middleton, and we'll talk about them later. They weren't even that great also. So I'm going about my day, doing what I do, looking at the score. It's like 20 to 90. I'm like, what? Let me ask you a question. Robinson Earl, 23 minutes, 2 points. Baisley, 15 minutes, 3 points. Trey Mann, 26 minutes, 12 points. Paul Watson, 32 minutes, 4 points. Deck, 21 minutes, 4 points. Povacheski, 19 minutes, 4 points. You kidding me? That goes back to me always saying, you cannot play bad teams just for value, because when they get blown out, then these things happen. And I went up against my own rule and almost got sandblasted for it. Thank God I got all them idiots out my lineup. Never again. So that sums up this night's wacky DFS slate. The bums of Oklahoma City. Giannis not knowing he was hurt until 15 minutes. And then in one of my lineups from FanDuel, Giannis was 14% owned. That's how tight it was. It's crazy. The DFS world is no joke. No joke. I remember when I worked at T-Mobile, and it was almost 7. I would have my dummy lineups in, and at 6:45 I would go lock myself in the bathroom and go fix my lineups with my headphones on with a DFS video on, trying to figure out who to play. Those were the days, and I ended up quitting to do this full time. And tonight was, as a full time DFS player, content creator, this was the craziest scrambling I've ever had. I'm still out of breath. Anyway, I know you guys like stories. Let's get on with this slate. We got a 9-game slate. I'm happy you guys are here. You guys surprised me on my last video, because I didn't pick any players. I didn't build any lineups. I was waiting for people to curse me out, but everybody was normal. For me to be doing this full time, I need to know. I need to do certain things, and I need to figure out what works best, and I wanted to see how it will work if I didn't build any lineups and just left the data out there and the information. But I think it's probably a little bit better if I do build lineups for the people that are newer, for the people that need to know how to start their lineups. So for the people that don't need my lineups and they just need the information, it works for them. And the people that are newer and they have no idea how to start building lineups, I think that helps them too. That helps everybody. So I think I'll keep building lineups for now, and that's how we're gonna move forward with this thing we got going on here. So with that being said, 9-game slate, Draftkings. Portland's getting slapped too, and I got McCollum and Nurkic in one lineup. We can't win. Anyway, let's get this video going, or we'll be here all night. We're starting with Draftkings, as you know. Starting at point guard. Our boy Curry's here. His price. Last time I said his price was respectable. Now it's out the water. Oh my God, it's gonna be a long night. Just give me 1 second. I got a few different things I need to have in front of me so I can be useful to you guys. Okay. Well, Curry is 12,000. So I want you to know right off top, if you want to win big money, you need 72 from Curry. I just want you guys to know that. So if that's the type of life you want to live, then that's what you need. You're going to need 75 from Curry. 11-9. You'll take 60. You need 71.4 fantasy points if you want to win money with Curry against Phoenix. So you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you two things. One, he's in the player pool. And two, good luck with that. Moving on. Luka is going to be same boat as him. He's only $100 off. So what? You'll need 71.2, 71.3 fantasy points, which is a better matchup against New Orleans. They can't stop a Cole. You got Harden. Harden went from saying he didn't know whether to pass or shoot to having a great game. So, you know what? You know what that probably was? Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. We wasted enough time. Harden's in play. Listen, you have to pick. You can pick them. Pick whichever one you like. I like Harden and Luka's. I like Luka. He's the only alpha. I like Harden's matchup. Cause you know they can run and gun. And I like Curry last out the big three. The only thing with Harden, he has an alpha on his team also. So that's the thing. Westbrook, LeBron is playing. He doesn't have COVID. I'm not paying $11,000 for Westbrook when James is playing. I will play either or. I will play James. I mean, I favor James, but Westbrook. I'm not saying Westbrook is a bad play. I'm just saying you got the three amigos. They all three of them ain't gonna smash how you need them to. I'll take James if I had to pick one. Trae Young is 10-2. Wow, this slate is gonna be this slate's a doozy. 10-2. Against Philly, he always rises up to play against Philly. You're gonna need about. You'll take 51. You need 61.2 fantasy points against Philly when he averages 46. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Yes, his minutes are high, his fantasy points per minute is high, his usage is high. He can get there, but Jesus Christ. What's up with these prices today? Beal, I don't want Beal. I don't want Beal going up against Cleveland at 9-2 with Dinwiddie healthy, Kuzma healthy. Bill likes to drive a lot. You got Jared Allen and Mobley waiting for him. I'm good. Damian Mitchell, 8,800. That's respectable. Boston's been having some low-scoring games, though. So, he's on the outside. He's in the player pool, but we'll get back to him. Russell, 87. 87. Jesus Christ. You know what 87 is? You'll take 43.5. You need 52.2. You need 52.2 fantasy points to pay off 8,700 with Cat and Beasley and Anthony Edwards on the team. So I'll just leave that up to you. You guys, listen, you want to live life on the edge? Feel free. Brogdon's okay. He was like $1,000 cheaper the last game. He's okay against Miami, 8,500. You need about 50 fantasy points. Chris Paul, you need about 49, 48 fantasy points. Cole Anthony, 8,200 for Cole Anthony against Houston. You're gonna need you're gonna need 40 something. You're gonna need 47 fantasy points, 48 fantasy points against Houston. Do you think your man could get that? Everybody's priced up. I don't know who we're playing today. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Everybody's priced up. Lowry, $7,800. What you gonna need from him? 38 fantasy points. Kevin Porter Jr., Mr. Triple Double. You're gonna need about 36 fantasy points from him. 37. Tyler Hero, you're gonna need 35 fantasy points, which he averages. He's fine. He averages what he needs. Garland, okay, I guess, 7,200. Maxey, 69. You're gonna need about 34 fantasy points. He averages 32. I guess that's fine. Poole, Reggie Jackson, secondary plays. Marcus Smart, if everybody's healthy, I don't want him. Schroeder, I guess. Schroeder. Let's see what Schroeder's been doing. Schroeder, expected for 33 minutes, 0.90 fantasy points per minute, and 24.52 usage. Those are good rates. But you're just playing with Smart and probably Brown. But I think Brown is hurt, so let's see what Boston is. I got a headache already. Let's see what Boston is doing, and we'll come back to Schroeder and Smart. But I don't think they're going to be in play. Dinwiddie, respectable price. You're going to get what you're paying for. You're going to get about 30 fantasy points from them. Last man in. You want to live on the edge. You have multiple lineups. He's good to go. 33, 18, 30, and 27 fantasy points. Last 4 games. Rubio, he's okay, 5,900. LeVert, I don't play LeVert. Mike Conley, fine, 5,700. You're gonna need about 27, 28. Conley is a good play. 5,700. You'll take his average. You'll take 27, 28, 29 fantasy points. Eric Bledsoe, I'm cool on that. Jordan Clarkson, 5,100. You could take Clarkson against Boston in a close game. Brunson, last man in, no problem. Terrence Mann, no. What has Devon been doing? Last 4 games, 25, 11, 20, and 27. You never know with this team. They might get blown out. Valanciunas might hit 13 threes. B.I. might wake up. Josh Hart might start. You don't know what's going to happen. That's the thing. The ups and downs of this DFS, this DFS season is sick. You can't really depend on most people, especially when you get under the mid-range. You can't depend on none of these people. A lot of these teams have a lot of good players. They got a lot of shooters that soak up shots in the minutes, and hard to tell where these shots are going to come from. That's the problem. NAW 4,500, his price dropped because he's not producing. Never played Lou Williams. The rest of this is campaign against the Warriors with no Booker. That's fine. Let's watch his minutes tonight so we get a gist of how he's being used, and then we'll go from there. Campaign 3700s in play, and you know I don't go any lower than that. So let's move up. Even on my cheat sheets have my exact player pool. Like people that grade out well, maybe people that grade out average. You know, I like to give flexibility to the Patreons, but my cheat sheets don't have people I'm not playing. Only my player pool with all their rates. That way, you can see everything for both Fanduel and Draftkings. And when I get Superdraft Patreons, I'll add Superdraft to it too. Everything is right in front of your face. And we had all that, and we still had a scramble with today with Mr. Giannis. Whatever. Brown is out. Schroeder's in play. Damian Mitchell, I don't know. Russell. Listen, these are good plays, but they're a little pricey. Mitchell and Russell a little pricey. Good players, a little pricey. Edwards, borderline pricey also. Brandon Ingram, I'd rather play him. $8,000, $600 difference. Hero's good. Garland is okay. Wiggins. Mikal Bridges' price is going up. His usage is low. Tim Hardaway Jr. I played Tim Hardaway Jr. 3 times in my entire life. THT, not worthy. Seth Curry is a good play. 5,100. You'll need 25 fantasy. Exactly his average. You know, I used to look at Seth Curry as not a player to play when Joel is playing, but you know, when they double team Joel, he kicks it out. Curry gets open shots. Curry's in play. THT is worthy. He's just not worthy on a slate where the 3 amigos are playing. Herder's okay. His price went up. Everybody's priced up. This is so whatever. Don't play with Gordon, Patty Mills, no. Monk, good real life player. Not gonna get enough minutes to count. Bembry, no. Duncan Robinson. I want somebody to tell me what Duncan Robinson did the other day. Or would you like me to tell you? And you'll see why I never recommend Duncan Robinson. Because I don't play English players. Would you guys like me to tell you or show you what Duncan Robinson did the other day? Our boy, Duncan Robinson. Ready? Wait, let me tell you what he did the first game. 29 points. 29 minutes, 1 for 9. 1.111 field goal percentage. Took 9 threes, made 1. 0.111 3-point percentage. 2 rebounds, 3 assists. 3 fouls, 3 points, 10 fantasy points. Ready for the winner chicken dinner? Alright, watch this. 20 minutes, 7 shots, made none of them. Field goal percentage is 0. Took 6 3-pointers, made none. 3-point percentage is 0. In 20 minutes, your boy had 0 points, 0 assists, 0 blocks, 1 steal, and 2 fouls. He had 2 fantasy points at 47. Listen, I don't care if Jimmy's out, Butler's out, Kyle Lowry is out, Hero's out, Haslam's out, Alonzo Mourning is out. Doesn't matter who's out. I'm not playing Duncan Robinson. Let's continue. Duarte 4,400 might be a thing with no value on this slate and everybody priced up. He might be a thing. Put a star next to his name. He's in play. Luke Kennard. I don't know what's going on with the Clippers rotation. Got to take a deeper look into that when Marcus Morris back. Beasley 4,300. Got a lot of guys on that team taking shots. 4,300, I guess. We need to play somebody. Shamet is in play. Might even start. Might have started today, but I don't have time to look for that right now. We're behind schedule. Josh Richardson, no. Campaign, yes. Korkmaz, no. Cam Reddish, questionable. Atlanta has a lot of wings. can't go down there. I'm sorry. Where we at? Where are we? Usually I wait to Fanduel. We get to the Fanduel picks, the Fanduel lineups to do this, but we already went through a lot of time with the intro because of the NBA today. I'll make this very quick, very short, and very sweet. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell. Sorry for all the wind. It's a little bit of a storm here. I wanted to get the information out, so I apologize for the wind. Please don't thumbs down me. Instead, thumbs up me for making a video during the middle of a storm. I really appreciate it. One more thing, if you guys are working all day, don't have time to watch news before lock, you need additional help, my Patreon is up and running. We'll have it linked. If you need help with data, advanced statistics, all that good stuff that go into projections, I have all that on one chart. Fanduel, Draftkings, it's customizable. It's updated when SGA got ruled out. I updated it on the fly, so you get real-time advanced stats on my Patreon. Okay, any more information about that, you guys can DM me. I want to get back to this video, and let's move on. So we're at small forward. Durant looks good at 11-4. Pace up spot. Should be running back and forth with Minnesota. Hopefully it stays close. And Durant can get a lot of shots and a lot of buckets. LeBron. 18. Oh, he got thrown out that game. 61, 56, and 59. If you guys watch my videos, you hear me say that LeBron has a chip on his shoulder. He's healthy, and he's in a mood. He's in a mood. Play LeBron. I don't care how you do it. Play LeBron. If you get value, play LeBron and AD. If you don't get value, play one of them. LeBron's been in the mood, so if you want to do your own research on that, actually, hold on a second. Let me do something real quick. LeBron's projected for 35 minutes. LeBron's at a 1.15 fantasy point per minute, and his usage is a 29.73. That's with AD and Westbrook on the floor. He's a good play. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on. Paul George, 10-3, good play. Tatum, 10-1, no Jaylen Brown. Now we're finding something. Very good play. Paul George and Tatum, very good plays. Anthony Edwards, you could pay that off, but his price went up a little bit. Kuzma, okay. Mikal Bridges, I'm not paying $6,100 for Mikal Bridges. Not paying $6,400 for Kyle Kuzma with Bill healthy. Jason Tate, $6,000. Jason Tate's always a good play. He's not spectacular, but he's a good play. Two of his best guys got injured, and he took over. So that's all that was. Marketing, okay. Franz Wagner might be a good play because they're playing Houston. Shouldn't be like a one-sided blowout. Josh Hart, always a decent play. Okay. Bogdanovich, Utah, $5,000. He's in play, even though he doesn't do much. Terrence, nope. Otto Porter, nope. Coward, nope. Duncan, nope. Rudy Gay, 4,000. 4,200. Rudy Gay. How many minutes does Rudy Gay play? 15, 16, 23, and 22. 22, 14, 32, and 23. He's not going to be able to do that all the time. So, you guys want to play Rudy Gay for value? Have fun with that. I'm not saying he's a bad play. I'm not saying he's a good play. Just saying he doesn't have enough minutes to meet my requirements. Shaman, I said, is a good play. Joe Ingles, 3,900. That tells you all you need to know. And we're out of here. Power forward. AD at 10-9. Play him. Paul George, we spoke about him. Tatum, yep. Sabonis, 96. Want to see something. No, it doesn't matter. Play him. Bam is out. That's right. Bam is out, right? Yeah, Bam is out. So play Sabonis. Porzingis, I don't play. Tobias is okay. You know what I'm going to say. Embiid is bad. Draymond, too pricey for me. I'd rather play John Collins at 7,000. Al Horford's okay. Evan Mobley's a good play. But playing him and Allen, they take away from each other, but they're great plays. Same thing with Carter and Bamba. Take away from each other, but they're good plays. Okay, Kevin Love, last man in, fine, no problem. Carmelo, no. Vanderbilt, great rebounder, no. Morris Senior, if he starts, and we have that he's playing regular minutes, then what's this, 31, 23, 34 on the 28th, and then 22 last night. See, I don't know what his minutes look like, and that, you know, listen, it's a lot of moving parts in NBA DFS, and all DFS is a lot of moving parts, so, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. You can't just play anybody because there's always pros and cons. I don't know what Marcus Smart's minutes are going to be, so I can't play him. Royce O'Neal for value. I guess last man in. Jay Crowder for value. Cam Johnson is fine with no Booker. Last I checked, he was doing okay on Phoenix. So the score is pretty close. Phoenix 87, Detroit 81, 11 minutes 22 left, 11:22 left in the fourth. I'm not going to open that up and look at the scores, but everybody should be playing their full rotation since the game is close. So Cam Johnson should be doing fine, but he's in play. Look at Cam Johnson's stats after the game, see what he did, and that's what he should be doing the next game. So just pay attention to that. Listen, you want to play DFS, especially NBA DFS, that daily grind, you got to put in a lot of work. You got to do a lot of research. You got to watch the games. I watch certain games 2-3 times. You can't use one source for stats. You got to verify your stats. Listen, it's a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. So when I say something about a player, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I've watched videos. I've did my research. I've done my research against players against certain teams. I've done all types of research every day. I'm doing it every day. I'm doing the work. So if I tell you don't play somebody, don't play them. If I tell you they're not a good play, but they have an upside, then that's on you. But I'm not going to lead you wrong. Why would I do that? Alright, AD, like I said, we're playing. Embiid, we're playing. Cat, 97. I'll play him against Brooklyn. Nobody can stop him. Valanciunas, 94 against Dallas. Nobody can stop him. Wood again at 93. I'm not going to play Wood at 93 with Valanciunas is at 94. Gobert, 86. It's fine. Capella, 83. Against Philly, he's going to have his hands full. Jared Allen, 81. Always a good play. 8 and 74. Always a good play. John Collins is cool. Horford, Mobley, Carter Jr. is fine. Mo Bamba is cheaper than Carter. Mo Bamba might be a play. Mo Bamba might be a play. Listen to what I'm saying. Mo Bamba might be a play. Let's talk about Mo Bamba. I got Mo Bamba expected for 27 minutes. Mo Bamba is a 1.16 fantasy point per minute player at a 16.44 usage. The thing with him is that he's an okay usage, okay fantasy point per minute, but his stocks, his rebounds and his blocks and his steals, that's his thing right there. So Mo Bamba's in play. Aldridge is okay. Miles Turner, you don't know which Miles Turner you're gonna get. You can get the Bill Russell Miles Turner, or you can get the freaking Andrew Bynum Miles Turner. You don't know which Miles Turner you're gonna get. Harrell's in play, 5,600. We gotta watch the minutes though. That could be a setup. 600 for Montrezl. See? Minutes went down. See? Told you it was a setup. I knew it was a setup without even looking. I'm good on that. Robert Williams, last man in. Fine. Gafford is a thing now. He's playing. He's got to be playing 24 minutes. 27, 27, 22, and 27. 36, 36, 31, and 40. And nobody's talking about Gafford. Gafford is a thing. Play Gafford. That's it. He might have been hurt before. While Gafford is 5,000, play him. They're playing him the minutes, and he's producing. Dedmon, I don't know if I want to play Dedmon at 4,800. Willie Hernan Gomez as a value is fine. He's been playing 19, 18, 16, 13, trending down. Never mind. If you look back at their last games and you see their minutes going down or their fantasy points going down, don't play them. That means they're on a downward trend. Alright, so we got the player pool. Let's build this lineup. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God. You know what? We're going to have to go to Chris Paul with no Booker against Golden State. You know that game's going to be close. Oh, man. Where's Schroeder? Tell me he oh my God. They always want to make things hard. Schroeder is 6. You know what? I do like Schroeder, but he's not good enough. He's not matchup proof to me to play against Utah. I only play matchup proof players against Utah. Let's do Herder, Bledsoe, Levert, Wiggins, Poole. Poole is fine. He's a little pricey himself. Let's do BI. We're gonna have to get real creative until we get real value. Bridges, Tate. Wood is questionable. No Wood, you play Tate. That's fine. No problem. I like Mobley. Gafford ain't gonna be able to stop Mobley and Jarrett Allen. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see something. Let's do Mobley. And at center, we'll do Bamba. This is just to keep the roster balanced. We're keeping the roster balanced until we get value. Right now we got mid-range plays that make sense. Chris Paul, BI against Dallas, Jason Tate. If Woods does not play, his rebound opportunities go up, and his scoring opportunities go up with no Wood. Mobley, Evan Mobley, because he's the Rookie of the Year against Washington. They have no defense. And Mo Bamba against Houston because they have a higher chance to stay competitive with Houston. Meaning Bamba plays his full minutes. Meaning Bamba plays his full rotations. A rotation means your minutes within a certain quarter. So you play 7 minutes in the first quarter, 6 minutes in the second, 5 minutes in the third. Those are rotations. So those all I take that all into consideration when I make picks. That is why I don't like playing players on bad teams, because when they get blown out, they lose minutes and they lose rotations. When you lose rotations, you lose opportunities to shoot, score, rebound, make assists, block, steal. You get it? Okay. So that's why I say the things that I do. Okay, so we're gonna go with that as our balance lineup. We're very happy with that lineup considering the prices of everybody right now. We're on the Fanduel. This is a little bit of a long video with everything going on tonight. In the middle of a storm once again. If you're hearing the wind in the background, I'm in the middle of a storm trying to get this video out for you because it's a 9-game slate. Please don't thumbs down me for my hard work in the middle of a storm. Please thumbs up me instead for trying to get you information in the middle of a storm. I really appreciate it. And before the wind knocks out the internet, we don't want that to happen. So let's continue. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. That helps me out a great deal. I'm trying to build something here. Please help. Point guard. Let's go. Kyrie looks good. Luka looks good. Harden looks good. Trae Young, 97. Nice. Mitchell, 84. Okay. Brogdon at 78. If the Warriors are going to beat, but didn't Curry just play Phoenix and not have a good game? Yes. So I'm off of him. When he shows me he could beat Phoenix, and I'll go back and I'm not gonna spend all that money on somebody that is gonna miss 20 shots because of the tough defense. Nope, I'm good. Paul George at 92 is a must play. Paul George at a 92 is a must play. I don't care if he had bad games. Paul 2 at a 92 is a must play. Jason Tate is more money than Brandon Ingram. Go figure. Are they priced up over here too? There must be something going on with DFS tomorrow. They got everybody priced up. Wow, this is sick. We're gonna do Bogdan at 4,800. Starting small forward for the Utah Jazz because these prices are out of this world. Well, I got Braun, so I don't even care. Let's see what happens if we do. Now we're not gonna be able to do that. Braun and AD. Unless I take out Luka. Let me leave Luka alone. 7,700. Jared Allen, 88. 8,000. I'm sorry. Collins, Tobias, Draymond, Miles Turner, Wendell Carter. Rudy Gobert, Capella. I'm looking for a little bit of savings, but I don't want to bump either. 72. 45 left. That works. Luka, Paul George, Bogdan, LeBron James, Mo Bamba, and we'll wait for value. And the first man out is Bogdan. I'm sorry, Bojan. So this is fine. The 9-game slate will definitely get our 9-game slate will definitely get our value. Okay, guys, we're almost at the finish line. I really appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you guys that like the videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. With this crazy night, at this time, there's still 2 games going on. After this video is done, after you watch this video, I want you to tell me how your night went. I want to know how your night went. I told you how my night went. I want to know exactly how your night went. And I want to know who got stuck with Giannis. If you got stuck with Giannis, don't lie. Tell me in the comments. We're doing super draft. Brogdon looks good. Chris Paul is going to need a massive effort tomorrow if he's beating the Warriors. So I'll take Chris Paul at a 1.25. Schroeder, I'm not playing Schroeder. Hero. Is Jimmy playing? I don't remember Jimmy playing. I don't care. Kevin Herter, Curry, 1.65. Korkmaz, Leonard. I think I think we're a little bit too low. Let's move up. Let's go back up. Like I said, I need people with volume. Cole Anthony at a 1.3 against Houston. That's fine. Brogdon, 1.25. Let's see something. Trae Young. Curry, Luka, Harden against Minnesota. Let's do Trae Young, 1.15. Let's do Braun. Let's do Sabonis. Butler is out. So Trae Young, I mean, Hero's a good play. Hero is a good play. Embiid is 1.05. Durant is a 1. Paul George 1.05. Tatum 1.15 with no Brown. And at center, Ayton, Capella. I tell you, Capella, I don't even want to see the rest. Capella been killing super drafts. Until they fix that price, we're going to keep picking Capella. We got Paul 1.25, Cole Anthony 1.3, Trae Young 1.15, James 1.05, Sabonis 1.15, Tatum 1.15, and Capella 1.3. Got through this video a little bit quicker than I thought. I appreciate you guys. For my Patreons, cheat sheet should be ready by noon East Coast time. So don't worry about that. If you're new, subscribe. You see we cover everything. We don't leave any stones unturned. Hit the bell so you know when we drop a video. Also, you know what? Do me a favor. Like the video for me dropping it early. I'm dropping the video early so that people that, you know, I don't know what you guys' schedules look like, but I'm trying to make it early so everybody gets a chance to listen to the video and hear all the little details and that goes on with it. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help y'all, so you guys continue to help me because y'all been doing a good job. Like the video, that really helps me out with YouTube. We're trying to get monetized. This is all I do, so that I'm gonna need that if I'm gonna be able to continue to help and continue to do this. So we're trying to build a network. So let's continue working towards that, and I'll continue to always try to help each and every one of you. Not one person can say you reached out to me and I haven't responded and tried to help. That's all I do. So enough of that. Just thanks again. Hope you're doing well in football. Hope you're doing well in basketball despite all the BS. Tell me how you did in the comments, and if you got stuck with Giannis, I especially want to hear about that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's about it. Have a good night and have a good day. And thank you for bearing with me during the storm. Excuse the wind again. Please don't thumbs down me. Just thumbs up me for, you know. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.